All right, so let's try this again. As I said, every time I start raising my vibration and connecting with the angels and talking about them, weird things starts happening. They're just pretty much letting me know that they're around. Okay, so let's talk about living in partnership with spirit or being in alignment with the angels and God. So yesterday, as I was saying earlier, that I had woke up and I had decided that I was going to let spirit lead me into where I needed to go and what I needed to do. So early in the morning, two red robins greeted me in the morning. And I was like, hey, Spirit, how are you doing? Thank you so much for this message. I'm going to find out what the animal totem meeting was for that. And it turned out that it was about change, rapid change coming, things that my life was finally in alignment, period. So as I was running errands throughout the day, trying to enroll my kids for school, and Spirit told me, you need to call your landlord. So I said, okay, Spirit, I'll call my landlord. They're like, I said, but why? And they're like, well, because he's got something for you. You're going to want. I said, like, okay. So I call my landlord, and, I get to talking to him, saying, I'm sorry that I missed you the other day when you came by the house, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, hey, isn't your husband a truck driver? And I said, yes, he is. He says, is he ready to jump ship? Because, he says, we're hiring big time. We really, really are swamped and we need help. If he's interested, tell him to fill out an application with us. And I was like, okay. So I called my husband, tell him. He's like, oh my God, it's such a blessing. I was like, yeah, it's because we were actually looking towards, we're actually looking for him to start another venture now that we've moved. A new chapter in his life as well. So later on down the day, hours kind of passed, and Spirit all of a sudden tells me, hey, Victoria, did you follow up with that man that you met with the radio station on when you were doing the TV show on Saturday? And I thought, no, I didn't. Why? They're like, well, you need to go ahead and call him. I was like, okay. So I'm looking for his business card. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it in the house. I tore the house apart. I'm cleaning it up, tearing it up. And I'm also thinking, I hope I didn't put it away while I was moving or throw it away when I was moving. And so some Spirit tells me, okay, well, go to the computer and look in your emails to make sure that your email actually went to him. So I said, all right. So I go to sit down on my computer, and there was this man's, to the radio show's, business card. And I'm like, oh, there it is. So I stopped looking for it, and through the cleaning and throwing stuff away, looking for this business card, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to sit down and have some milk and cookies and just kind of rest for a little bit, and then I'll call him. So I'm kind of eating like 3 or 4 cookies, and all of a sudden Spirit's like, put the cookies down and call the man now. It's time. And I'm like, okay. So I call the gentleman, and I'm like, hey, so-and-so, this is Victoria. We met on Saturday at the TV show for Amber Neal. He's like, oh my God, I was just literally thinking about you. And I said, really? He said, yes, I was thinking about you, and I thought about bringing you in the building and see if we can work out a schedule that's going to meet your schedule, where you can come in and take a tour of the facility. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so I said, well, I'm available Tuesday and Thursday of next week. He says, oh my God. And I said, what? He goes, you do the psychic thing, right? And I said, yes. He says, seriously, this is really, really scary, he tells me. And I'm like, what? He said, well, I was literally thinking about you because not even 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, I got a phone call of the person that was going to appear on my show this Tuesday, and he canceled on me, and now I need to find a guest. He said, if you're available from 11 to 12, I want you to, he goes, why don't we mix it up a little bit? Why don't you come in and let me interview you? And I'm like, sure, I'm available. Hey. And I started laughing, and he starts laughing. And he's like, that's really weird. I said, no, Spirit told me to call you. And he's like, wow. He goes, we got to talk about this on the air. And so Spirit was telling me yesterday, you need to tell people, you need to let people understand how we work, that we guide your steps if you are in alignment with God and the angels. And you also have to listen. So when there are signs of, these are pretty much signs of living in partnership with Spirit, is listening to your intuition and the guidance and the little nudges that they give you, because they're going to lead you in the direction that you need to go. Now, in order to do all that, I had to pretty much let go of all the lower level energy vibration, all the negative thought forms, all the limiting belief systems about communicating to God and the angels and spirit, and just pretty much letting go and allowing. You know, I have free will, right? I don't have to listen if I don't want to. But if you're in partnership with spirit, they bring you so much more than you can ever wish for. They open up doors. They bring you opportunities. And when I say that things start to synchronize, and this is the first sign is synchronicities, this is what's happening. Everything is starting to sync into me moving forward. And this is how spirit works. Now, also last night, yesterday at the same time, I was telling spirit, you know what? I can't see people at home. You know, I don't want to have people bringing their energies into my house. And, you know, I need to find an office space again. I said, but I don't know where I need to go. I don't know what I need to do. And all of a sudden, I get a phone call. And in the voicemail, I didn't answer it because I thought it was like a new client or something. And I don't normally pick up my phone. And in the voicemail, the lady says, hey, this is so-and-so from yada, yada, yada. I heard that you were looking for an office space. We have some available. And I'm sitting there kind of like listening to the voicemail, and I'm like, what? And then I thought, spirit, oh my God, you pretty much put it out there. And so I called the lady back, and I'm like, how did you find out, or how did you know that I was looking for office space? And she started stuttering. She's like, I really don't know. I just found your number, and I felt like I needed to call you. So I was like, wow. At the same time, I was also feeling like I needed to clear my vibrational energy yesterday or the day before yesterday. I felt like I needed help. You know, I just was swamped with a lot of things. And I personally couldn't shield myself or clear myself because I had so much going on. And Spirit alerted this man to contact me, and he wanted to help heal me. And later on that night, I had a dream about what was going on. And I had a dream that I was in front of a man who was a shaman, and he was clearing me and doing some things. And so the next morning, which was yesterday, I emailed that man and told him my dream and what I was seeing and what I was sensing, what Spirit was telling me, that I had portals. You know, I was dreaming I had portals in my house, and I didn't tell him that. But he told me, you know, last night Spirit told me I needed to clear you while you were asleep, and you have a portal in your house. I said, oh my God. I said, you just confirmed to me what I was just feeling last night before I went to bed. And so like I said, when you are living in partnership with Spirit, when you are aligned with God and the angels and the Creator, with the universe, that God will take over and bring you into alignment with the right people, with the right opportunities, with the right places that are for your highest good, period. But you have to give all your worries over to them. Let go of all control and let them guide you. They will show you. And what I'm telling you is examples of how they work with you. All I had to do was put it out there. Hey, I need a space. I need to find a space out here in this new area so I can start seeing clients. And this lady calls me. You know, I'm thinking, well, what do I need to do to start getting out there to see more people or get the word out that, hey, I'm connected. Let me help you. And Spirit says, call the radio guy. And they literally told me, if you call him right now, he may have a space for you next week. And it just so happened that the person canceled on him and he needed someone for Tuesday. And guess what? I was right there. And then it was also a confirmation for this gentleman that, yeah, I do the psychic thing and I know exactly what I'm doing. Not that I was reading his mind. It's just Spirit was telling me at the right moment, at the right time, at the right opportunity was going to come up if I just listened. Now, if I didn't listen and if I would have just kept eating them cookies and saying whatever, I probably would have missed that opportunity. So when Spirit talks to you and they put it in your heart, or if they give you this little nudge and they say, hey, I need you to do something, or you need to do this, or you need to do that, know that it's for your highest good and it's for the well-being of your mind, body, and spirit and your life purpose. So these are signs of living in partnership with Spirit. These are signs of being in alignment with God and the angels in the universe. Everything just starts to fall into place. let go and let God, and He will bring you everything that you need. So I do gotta head out because I do have my son's baby shower to attend today. So I wish y'all the best and many blessings, and namaste to you guys. Bye.